Yo, what's up? Hey, Hoff here. Welcome to Hoffcast. Let's see what's going on. Let's see if we're going live here. Let's see if this is working out. I think we've kind of figured this out. We're going to do a racing stream tonight. Of course, you all know that I've been into the iRacing lately. Looks like this is working. Cool. Awesome. Looks like it's working right now. Turn this up a little bit. There we go. So I think I figured this out. We're going to be racing at Daytona here. Cool. All right. So far, so good. All right, let's get this going here. So tonight we're going to be doing a it's Memorial Day weekend. There's a lot of racing going on this weekend. It's the Indy 500. It's the Coca-Cola 600. Cheers. So it's a big race weekend. It seems like a lot of people are online right now. We're going to do our first race here at Daytona International Speedway. And this is going to be ARCA series. This one, I did one of these races last night and had decent luck until I got turned into somebody. So odds are that I'm not going to make it through this race without a spin. But let's see here. Looks a little foggy. All right, so I'm going to go to my garage. I want to turn the TV a little bit more towards me here. There we go. All right. Go into the garage here and go to chassis. I want to set this steering ratio up to 16. Steering offset, put that way lower there. I'm at 2 degrees maybe. All right, so I think we're all set up, ready to go here. Cool. Get settled in. See what these practice numbers are like. I feel like the TV's too close now. There we go. Let's see what these practice numbers are like here. All right, well, I guess we're just going to go straight into qualifying. I'm going to see how this whole thing plays out here. I have to admit, I've not done a lap yet today. I'm going in pretty cold here. But Daytona's easy. You don't really, it's not a difficult track. All right, so let's go in and qualify here. I'm gonna hide that. All right, we're gonna fire her up. So at this point, I cannot see the camera. Let me put my racing shoes on real quick. I forgot I had these other shoes on. Put on my racing shoes. All right, we got our fireproof racing shoes on now, and we're gonna do our qualifying laps here at Daytona. Let's go. All looking nice and smooth. Good. I guess everything's running good so far. Cool. I feel like I don't have enough force feedback on my steering wheel, though. Yeah, I have very little force feedback going on my steering wheel, which is weird. All right, so the first lap, you want to go around the high side in order to gain momentum. I need to turn that driving line off, too. That's pretty annoying. I had it on for some open wheel racing last night at a track that I wasn't very familiar with. All right, so first lap, you want to stay up high here. I'm going to need way more force feedback in the steering wheel, though, because this thing is just way too easy to steer. It feels like I got power steering, you know. All right, so we're up to 174. That's about where we need to be. The ARCA car can't really go much more than that unless you're drafting. So for this next lap, we're going to hang it on the inside starting here on the front stretch. I'm going to get real tight on this line here through every turn. We're going to even stay close to the line on the back stretch. All right, so yep, nice and smooth back through there. I want to go real low. Put them wheels right on that line, baby. Drift back up a little bit in order to hit the turn. And just keep her smooth and steady. I think we'll have maybe a top 10 qualifying. Maybe. I don't know. I have no idea what kind of split I'm in or anything. I'm going in completely fresh right now. Felt like a decent lap there. It says 19th. That's great, you know. We might have qualified last for all I know. All right, well. Yeah, we qualified last somehow. And it's only 0.3 of a second off. Only 0.3 of a second off. So that was nothing. You know, I got the racing shoes, baby. My blue suede shoes. I need to add some force feedback to the steering wheel because that was like it's auto. Let's get reset on that thing. Let's I might have to go pull up my G-force stuff here. See if this helps that at all. This thing is just I'm not getting the feedback I normally get from it. I'm gonna win it there. Take that driving line off. See that? Yeah, super tight qualifying. I have no idea why I'm not getting the feedback I want, but let's go ahead and start this race. No clue why I'm not getting the feedback that I need from that. All right, let's go with that. Let's go. This is grid. So thank you all for watching. If you're watching right now, it's just a fun little stream. There, now it's kicked in. Now I feel it. Feels a little bit better now. Seems like a fun crowd here tonight. So it kind of sucks that we're starting towards the back here, because we're going to see some wrecking on that first lap, so we're going to have to dodge some wrecking. It's crazy I'm able to stream this. This is cool, man. I'm glad I'm able to do this. This is fun. I'm going to go full screen so I can't see the comments for a second. Still not getting this force feedback here from... Oh! There we go. All right, I'm getting a little bit of a lag now, unfortunately. All right, is a trial run. Let's try this out here. Oh, shoot. Here we go. Yeah, I got no force feedback on this steering wheel, unfortunately. I don't know what's going on with that. We'll still be able to race, but I'm not getting any feedback at all. I can't see anything ahead of me now. Oh, yep, there's a wreck. Whoa! Somehow we made it. Somehow we made it. Now we got to catch a car to draft. We got to try to draft back up that first pack. Good time for a drink. So I don't know how we're going to catch back up. Looks like we're getting a little bit closer to him, but it might take a minute. Maybe this car behind us can push, or I can draft him if he goes around. He's pushing me a little bit right now. That's nice. Finally. There we go. We're finally getting some speed going. There, we might be able to do it. There's another wreck. Well, lost my guy. After this, I think we're going to do a Charlotte race. We still got 18 laps to go in this madhouse, though. We are up to 14th. Might be able to get a little bit higher than that if there's wreck cars. There's another wreck behind me, it seems like. Turn 3. I'm just out in no man's land right now. Yeah, we're up to 11th. Long way to go. Long way to go. But I just don't know how we're going to catch up if we don't have anyone to draft or anyone pushing. So that lead pack is way out there now. I'm just here for the ride, I guess. Hey, if anyone's I can't see the other screen right now. So if anyone's watching right now, awesome. I appreciate you. Cheers to you. Welcome to Hoff Racing. You're going to be doing more of this in the future for sure. Now that we've kind of figured this out. For all I know right now, you're just watching me drive a steering wheel because I don't even know if this is on your screen after I made it full screen. So I don't know. Maybe I should try to figure that out. I don't want to wreck if I do, so I might not want to do that right now. It's kind of a test run, to be honest with you. This episode is kind of a test run. We're kind of gaining on the car in front of us a little bit. If we can catch up, hit him in a draft, I mean, we might be able to catch up a little bit and mustard. Oh, yeah, we're getting the draft now. There we go. There we go. He hasn't caught it yet, so I got to be easy with him. Or maybe I should just go around it. He's got a badass or a bent ass fender, so I don't know. I'm probably going to be a little bit faster than he is. Maybe he can push me. Yeah, get behind me, bro. Get behind me. There we go. Push. Push it real good. He might be too damaged. Nice. Because we finally had someone to draft with. So we're catching this next car. He might be a little bit more reliable than the last one, depending. Now, if we can keep this pack together and not race and just draft. What are you doing all the way up there, man? We got to draft if we're going to. All right. I guess he's just wanting to let me go. He's like, go ahead. You're faster. All right. I'll be the leader to the. You draft me then. Or stay up in the high lane. I don't know what he's doing now. We're not getting anywhere like this, though. We got to stay in single file. We are in the top 10 now, at least. The next race at Charlotte should be a little bit more interesting than this one. It's going to be the Street Stock Series, and it's pretty intense most times. So I would say if you're watching right now, stick around for that. He's going to try to bump draft me a little bit. Now, they can't hear what I'm saying unless I hit the A button on my steering wheel. So I can talk to the other drivers. I haven't been this race, but they can't hear me unless I hit the A button. Push to talk. Pretty nice feature. See, like I'll do it right now. Stay in line. Let's draft as best as we can up. It's the only chance we got. Again, for all I know right now, I mean, you might just be watching me holding a steering wheel and you can't even see what I'm seeing because after I hit the full screen, I don't know if that took you away from what I'm seeing. But hopefully you can still see it. But I can't risk taking my hands off the wheel right now. Wrecking? Uh-oh. We better watch out. Okay, they're down there. We're good. Look, now they're racing back there. The green car can't just stay in line and draft. See, we can catch these cars if we just stay in line, I think. The green car doesn't want to do that. It's a dumb move. He didn't have the speed either. I didn't even try to get around. I was going to let him go. Whoa! Dude came up the track. He wasn't even supposed to. Here comes the green car again. All right, we'll stick behind him for a minute. If he don't go fast enough, I'm going to bump him. Like, you better be on. You better have the pedal to the metal, buddy. Because I don't let off. It's Daytona. All right. Hold her steady. Hold her steady. Hold her steady. We did run our fastest lap behind him that time, so, I mean, I got to give him credit for that. We're up to 7th position. We might be able to pull up a top 5, perhaps, if we play our cards right. We might be able to pull off a top 5, starting all the way back in, 19th? All the way in the back of the field? That'd be pretty cool. Boy, you on crack? Whoa. Got a little loose there. Not me, that green car. Oh man, this is intense a little bit here. Where are we at? We're gonna make a top 5. We're gonna have a top 5 spot if we just hold it together. We're in 5th. That's incredible considering our starting position. I feel like I'm always finishing in the top 5 there as long as I don't get wrecked. I don't mean to brag, but I'm a hell of a driver. Kmart. I'm an excellent driver. They call me the Rain Man. I can't believe we're going to get a top 5 spot. Hell, if I can pass this guy, we get a top 3 spot. Let's go, Mr. Australian Crew Chief. Oh, that could have been bad. That could have been bad. It's too late in the race to get that crazy. We got last lap. We'll do it. We'll do it last lap. Still got a couple to go. Can't get crazy now. We got a plan. It's a chess game. You set them up. You don't want to be the guy in the front that's getting set up. You want to be doing the setup. Oh, we're driving it hard, baby. We're driving it hard. Let's go. Let's go. Are we racing for the win right now? Are we racing for the win? You got to be kidding me. Are we racing for the win? How the hell did we pull this one off, bosses? The green car's going to keep hitting me. Oh, look at them fireworks going off. Don't wreck me. Stop hitting me. Stop hitting me. Dude, someone should protest that 7 car driving dirty as crap the last lap. You didn't deserve that one. You didn't deserve that one, bro. You're trying to push me on the apron pretty clearly, and you kept hitting me. Luckily, I'm just... Nah, bro, I gave you all the room. You hit the lead driver going across the finish line. I saw it. I was behind it. Oh, shit. My bad, dude. So you still hit him, though. You still hit him. Temper's flaring here at Daytona. Hey, man, good on you. We didn't wreck. I got no incident points. It's fine. That's what I'm most worried about is incident points. And we're pulling back onto pit road. Tempers flaring here at Daytona. All right, let's see if that even. I thought that, dude, the leader must have been ahead of us by like seconds and seconds. All right, let's see if did that even. Could you guys even see any of that? No clue. Yes, it looks like it. It looks pretty fuzzy through StreamYard. It looks like it's really bad quality. Like it looks like the StreamYard is just not working with the race. I could see fine. It was fine on my end. But from what I'm seeing, it wasn't very clear. So if anyone can give me some feedback on that in the chat, I can decide whether or not to keep streaming. Because if it's going to be all crazy and it's all glitchy, I don't want to stream that, you know? I mean, my end, it was great. I had no issues. So we ended up fourth. Tempers were flaring. I was wrong. I thought we were racing for the lead. That was a lap car. It happens. That leader must have been. How far ahead was that guy? I gotta find out. "32 seconds behind." Oh, so we were in this pack, and the lead pack was. That's not what I saw. I was in second place at one point. I don't know how that works out. I'm not sure how that works out there. It looks like it's better now that I'm not doing the iRacing. It looks like it's cleared up a bit. Let's see. You will try one more race here tonight. We'll do one at Charlotte since it is Coca-Cola 600 weekend. Let's see here. That was the first Daytona race that I think I've ever. I mean, not the first, but it's like one of like 3 that I didn't get completely wrecked out. I ended with 0 incident points. Somehow my rating still goes down. Dude, I swear, if you just race at Daytona and finish in the top 5 and don't hit anybody, your rating still goes down for some reason. No idea. You got to win the race by 8 laps in order to gain any points in that. That's what I'm seeing. Like it's kind of dumb, if you ask me. It's so much fun to race at Daytona, but it's dumb when that happens. All right, let's see. Let's share the screen here. So the next one, we got 10 minutes for the next one. We got 10 minutes until the next race here. Man, the dirt car race though, dude, it's a lot of fun. I kind of want to do the dirt car race. You know, I've been getting better at the dirt cars. I'm not great at them. How many people are racing? There's 12 people signed up for it. We might have to do the dirt car next. We might have to, bosses. But until then, let's just chill out for a minute and let's just hang out and chat, I guess. You know, how's everyone doing? If anyone's even watching, how you doing right now? You know, say hi in the chat. Ant Seeds, what's up? You know, Tony Nasser. This looks better now. I know the racing was kind of crappy. The game doesn't really look that bad. But I guess trying to StreamYard can't really handle it all, apparently. And we're going to try it again here. Also, I'm not sure what's going on with my steering wheel with that force feedback. Now it's feeling tight. It's feeling tight now. But I think we're gonna do the dirt track race first, because the Charlotte race, they do it every 15 minutes. But this race they only do once every hour. And I've been having fun with the dirt track lately. We're going to register for this one. That's what we're going to do. Yeah. That's what we're going to do. So everyone's having a good evening. What is it? Is it yeah, it's officially Sunday now. So cheers to a new day. We're gonna chat. What do you guys want to chat about for a minute while during these intermissions? What do you want to chat about? I guess people have been coming out and saying that, hey, Hillary Clinton, she's not a good person behind the scenes. I guess people have been coming out and saying that sort of thing recently. And it's like, well, who would have thought that? She seems like the nicest woman in the world. Like every time I see her, she's just telling me about freedom and about how we have to save democracy. And there's people out there that say Hillary Clinton could be a demon. I'm not sure. I think she's just a nice old lady that likes to make cookies. I don't think she has anything to do with baby's blood or anything like that, allegedly. There's nothing cutthroat about that woman at all. She seems very nice, very genuine. Oh, so the dirt track race, man. This will be fun stuff here. Let's see, share the screen on this. There we go. Let's see how this is looking. So I like the dirt tracks, dude. I grew up driving. Like when I was a kid, I used to race go-karts on dirt tracks. So it's kind of my thing. I like to do it. I do it in the dirt, baby. I do it in the dirt. I had a t-shirt that was spray painted at a mall one time that said that. Like you remember back when you'd go to a mall, if you're old enough to remember that, when you'd go to a mall and they would have all this stand. It was a big thing back in the 90s. And there would be people would spray paint shirts. Like it was like a spray thing. And you could have custom made wherever you want. A lot of caricatures, things like that. But when I was go-kart racing at the time, I had a custom one made. And on the back it said we do it in the dirt. But actually, I think that might have been the shirt I got from the track that I used to race at. What was the name of that track, man? I got plaques from it in my closet right now, but I'm not going to go dig them out. Snow Valley Speedway, I think is what it was called. That's where I learned to race, baby. But I enjoy the dirt track racing, man. There's something different about it. It's dirty racing, Mr. Tony Nasser. I don't even know. I hit a star there. I don't know what the star means. Give you a gold star. Who knows? Maybe we'll even see Tony here in a little bit after, if he wants to show up and hang out. No pressure on Tony there. And there's no promises made for that, but who knows? Maybe we'll see Tony for a little bit later. I think he's got the day off. He might be able to join me after a couple more races here. But where was I going with things? The mall, yeah. You'd see they'd spray paint anything you wanted on a t-shirt at the mall back in the day. But the thing that I really missed out on, unfortunately, and I think you could probably still find them today. I doubt they're even expensive. You can probably find them for pretty cheap, I'd imagine. But I'm talking about the Big Johnson t-shirts. Do you guys remember the Big Johnson t-shirts? Big Johnson. It was a super redneck thing. Like I'd go to a mall in West Virginia. I don't know if they had them all across the United States, but I'm pretty sure they were fairly popular. I mean, it was back when Jeff Foxworthy was a thing. And they were the shirts, they say Big Johnson on them. And it had like a cartoon character, and it'd be all kinds of, he could be racing, he could be mowing his lawn, he could be eating at a barbecue. He could just be standing there and just be like Big Johnson Motorsports, Big Johnson Lawn Care, big, it was all Big Johnson. And the guy's name, I guess, was Big Johnson, but there was an innuendo to it about the size. If you got a problem, you Big Johnson, it's like everything was just you solve it with the Big Johnson. Tony says, use the tortoise shell. Man, if I could find out how to program video games, I would put it in here. It might take me a minute. I want to get a plush. I'm sure they make them. I want to get a plush tortoise shell Mario Kart, like the shell they throw. I want to get a plush one so I can have it every time I get mad at this damn game. I can throw it at my TV screen and not hurt anything, you son of a bitch, and throw that plush at my TV, and then it just bounces off, and I get a little anger out, and no one gets hurt. Nothing gets harmed. Big Johnson. I should probably practice. Practice? I'm talking about a game. We're talking about practice. All right, let's go. You gotta sling this fucking thing into the turns on these tracks, and then you gotta correct the wheel. So you're gonna be seeing me fight this wheel for about 20 laps. You get dirt on your helmet. You gotta clean off your helmet with the Y button. Is it looking any better in this window right now? A little bit. Oh, I just hit the wall trying to look at the window. Oh, no incident points. Nice. All right. Yeah, we're gonna have to go back to the pits for that. All right, so it looks a little bit better this way, I think. It's still not perfect, but I think I can do it this way. Tony Nasser says there's a famous Aussie driver called Dick Johnson. Well, not only that, I mean, there was Dick Trickle, and that's what Tom Cruise's character in Days of Thunder was named after, Cole Trickle, which, I mean, it's not the same, but, I mean, he still had the trickle. Not only that, but how about the famous Formula One driver, the famous black Formula One driver, Willie T. Ribbs. Willie T. Ribbs. Black Formula One driver, Willie T. Ribbs. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Surprised his name just wasn't like Chuck Watermelon. I'm sorry. I apologize for that joke. Well, all right. So we got a few more minutes before this one's gonna. Actually, we're gonna do the practice is coming up here, and then we're gonna do qualifying. And I did okay. I've never won one of these races. I don't believe one of these dirt races. I don't do them that often because they only come up once an hour. But I usually do okay. Willie T. Ribbs. Look them up. If I'm lying, I'm dying. I'll be right back, bosses. I'm just going to hit the restroom real quick. And we'll be back to some dirt racing here. It looks like it's looking a lot better than it was previously, so that's cool. All right, we're back. We're back. Is Willie T. Ribs still alive? I want to iRace him. I want to race him on here. I bet he iRaces if he's still alive. Let's search Willie T. Ribs. Let's check him out here. Stop that screen. Check him out. There he is. Willie T. Ribs. The life of Willie T. Ribs. Look, he's been on podcasts. It looks like he's yelling there. He's still alive. He's 70 years old. So he's old. But he's still alive. I wonder if he iRaces. I wonder. Ooh, it makes me wonder. That's right, Tony. Yeah, still alive. He's 70. I wonder where he's living. Florida. All right, I think it's time to qualify. Yep, sure is. Let's go. So this is looking better. I don't think it looks perfect, but I think it looks better, right? I'm just gonna qualify off the YouTube screen. Come on. Yeah, not bad. A little glitchy. It's a little glitchy on the YouTube, but it looks way better than it did before. So we're gonna stick with this. You gotta really fucking manhandle this thing in the turns. And it's wet too, so the wheels are sticking hard. I can't even get a good slide. There we go. We're getting a little bit of a slide going there. There we go, baby. That right tire will kick you out of the turns, man. That's where all the power is. The whole motor is in that fucking right back tire. Right rear. Well, the steering wheel is definitely giving the feedback now. All right, let's see where we did. Fourth's not bad. Probably out of 4 cars. 4th out of 4. No, okay, 5th out of 8 that qualified. Do auto on this. It doesn't feel the same as it did. I'm gonna have to reset those later. I'm getting the force feedback, but it's not quite the same. I don't know what's going on. I hope you guys are having a good Memorial Day weekend. I'm gonna do some dirt racing here. And after this, we're going to do a Charlotte race, and then we might call it a night. We'll see. We'll see how we're feeling. I can't be up too late tonight. I got to work tomorrow. I got to work in the morning, but then I got the next 2 days off. It's a short day tomorrow, and then I got the next 2 off. So, like, I'm not too worried about the work day tomorrow. All right. The main event at Charlotte coming up, though, is the one you guys got to stick around for. All right. We did Daytona. It was a good race. Tempers flared at the end of it. That was my fault. I was wrong on a couple things, but I was also not wrong. I wasn't the guy hitting people either. So I think the guy hitting people is more wrong. But now we got the dirt track race here, dirt oval. This should be fun. Small field. And then after this, we're going to do a Charlotte race because it is Coca-Cola 600 weekend. And those races are always super exciting. So I would say stick around. I usually do pretty well. I was surprised we did that well. We got a top 5 at Daytona. Hey, dude. Dude just straight up hit me from the rear. I got to say something to him. Hey, dude, stop hitting me. Learn the grid. We're gonna have to watch out for this yellow car behind me. That guy is just asking. You know, he's cruising for a bruising is what he's doing. Cruising for a bruising. That car ahead of me has a bad connection. That's cool. You can tell because this car just jumped out of midair. All right, we got to get in there. Let's get in there. All right, we're going to go green. That truck's about to pull off, and we're about to hit this. Missed a shift. Damn it, missed a shift. We'll be all right. You really have to put the clutch all the way down on these cars to get them to shift. And I forget that sometimes. I try to do a quick tap on it, missed a shift. Oh, no. Oh, contact. All right, let's go. Let's go. We're catching them. Let's go. I lost him a little bit there. There we go. Oh, hit me. Good. Now I got wheel damage because that son of a bitch. Well, I raced him clean. He couldn't handle his car. Ain't going to stop me from passing him again, though. Track's starting to loosen up a little bit. That's right. That's right, baby. Yeah, you know it. Yeah. Let's go. Yep. We're getting faster every lap, baby. Rough turn there. Track's really starting to wear in. I love it. We got 8 laps to go. I just want to catch this guy and pass him. That's my goal. Oh, I got a good slide into that one. Jeez! Whoa! Now this is pretty exciting. Oh, almost went around there. Almost went around. We're losing it. We're losing it. The track is past its prime. Yeah, I know. Nope. Oh. Trying everything to catch up. Trying different lines, trying different braking. Cars, the track's giving out. I can't slide through the turns. Oh, look! No way! Oh, baby! We'll take it. We'll take it. We will take that. Last lap. See fireworks? There they are. I saw fireworks tonight driving home from getting some supplies for the evening. It's like it's Memorial Day. I don't know why they're doing fire. I guess. I mean, I kind of get it, but this is more of a 4th of July sort of thing. And we got 6th place. Not bad. Not bad. The next race is going to be where the fun's at. Oh. Hannah Seeds. I'm sorry. I had to wait. Can everyone talk in game chat or no? I mean, as long as you have a microphone, yeah. Like, I think I explained this a little bit earlier, but the way that works is they cannot hear me talking right now. I have to hit a button on my steering wheel for them. It's push to talk. So they can't hear anything that I'm saying. But if I hit that button, then they can hear me. But yeah, that's how that works. Hit the thumbs up button if you haven't. I mean, for your boy Hoff here, you know, hit if you're not subscribed, subscribe to Hoff. I know there's not a huge crowd here tonight, but if you're watching, I thank you and appreciate you. This is kind of a test thing. We're trying this out. Seems like a lot of fun. Seems like something I'm gonna want to do in the future. You know, seems like something I might really want to do in the future. So we're gonna have about 10 minutes before the next race starts. Well, the race isn't going to start about another 15 minutes. But so with that being said, I'd like to watch some replays of my laps because it kind of helps me figure out what I'm doing right and wrong. I prefer to do like a chopper or blimp cam. That way, again, I can really see the lines that I've been running. So let's move way back here. Let's move way back and see how I was doing. I can definitely improve on my braking going into the turns for sure. I'm still struggling with that. I think I'm getting the hang of the throttle through the turn, but it's the braking going in order to get that slide that you want that I'm kind of still struggling with. I got to find a good braking point before getting into the turn. And if not, then you're just not going to hang that slide with the rear wheel tire. And it really is completely based on throttle after that point. Like if you hammer the throttle too hard, you're going to go all the way around. If you don't do it enough, you're going to go up the track. So it's an art form that I'm learning. See right here, see a wiggle. You don't want to do 2 wiggles. You want to do 1 slide through the turn is what is optimal. We did beat the 6th car. We did beat the 6th car. We didn't beat him like on a pass. He took himself out, but we beat the 6th car, and that was the goal. That was the goal. Let's take a look here. Let's do a different. Let's do the blimp cam here. The blimp biscuit cam. Yeah, I stole that joke, by the way. Yeah. Tow Car. If you don't watch Tow Car, watch Tow Car. Watch some. Just Google Tow Car, YouTube it, and watch it. Whoa! That was about as close as it gets right there. Look at that. That was a scary moment for your boy here. Look at this. Already trying to pass it and weigh it. Like, look, that it don't get much closer than that. It really doesn't. That could have just been bad for both of us. Luckily, I'm a good driver. I'm an excellent driver. They call me the Rain Man. Actually, I want to be known as the shark because I shark people. That's what I like to call it. You see me sharking this guy right now. Why I call it sharking is because you're like a shark in the water. You're watching what your prey is doing the whole time. And you're just inching in on them, waiting to snap. And once you finally do, it's over for them. It's done. You sharked them. You know what I'm saying? So like, if I have a nickname in racing one day, which I'm gonna coin it right now, I want to be the shark. My nickname is already Tiger Shark, so why not? Why not? I mean, Hoff's out there sharking them again. Look at that. You want to see some sharking? Wait till the next race. This next race is going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be the Charlotte race. Let's go ahead and get that ready here. I'll present the screen for that. But it's going to be this one here. Last race had 33 drivers. We got 9 in now. That's not bad for this time. It's a big race weekend. I think people are, off work and stuff. They're still up racing. And we're going to go ahead and register for this one right here. We're going to start sharking them. Go ahead and join the session. We might want to get in a couple practice laps at this track before the race. We might want to do that because Charlotte can be tricky sometimes. It's a track you do have to save tires a little bit. It's not like Daytona. It's not like a dirt track. You kind of got to watch yourself a little bit. How's everyone doing? Say hi in the chat. Say hey or just anything. Say what's up or just be like, Hoff, you're horrible at driving. I don't care what you say. Freedom of speech. Say whatever you want. Roast me. I don't care. I just want to hear from you. How you doing? Hope you're having a good evening. There's people watching. I see the numbers. And you got fingers. You can type. I know if you're watching right now, you have enough fingers to be able to click on this and watch it. So you got enough fingers to type, and I love you for that. I'm pro finger. I'm 100% pro finger. Change my mind. All right, so let's get that whittled down there. I hope everyone's doing all right. Hope everyone's having a good time. Thank you for joining me here on this. I know I've tried this out before with my phone, and it was pretty dumb to just, I didn't know how else to do it. I got to thank Tony Nasser, the greatest co-host of all time, for helping me set this up last night and seeing if it would work or not. And we're still working some bugs out and whatnot. But overall, I've been having a good time. I haven't really had any issues. I've been racing as I always do. It's not affecting my iRacing. Now, you might see the stream dip a little bit, but it's not affecting my iRacing, which is crazy. So we got to stop that screen and present the other one here. This one. There we go. There we go. So what's up, everybody? How you doing? This one's going to be a fun race. This is going to be a super fun race right here. a recent one, I lost by a nose. I'm telling you, on the last lap, if you're racing for the lead, you got to be on that high line. You got to be on the high line. The low line doesn't do it. I've won races on the high line. I lost race on the low line. We're neck and neck. But I wasn't even disappointed, man. Like, as long as you're racing me clean and you win clean, I mean, I'm like, congratulations. Now, if you try to do me dirty in the last lap, I'm going to be a little mad because I'm always going to race clean. Even in the last lap, I'm going to race clean. All right? I'm not going to hit you. I'm not going to bump you. I'm not going to do anything like that. But a lot of these guys out there, they want to pull some Dale Earnhardt intimidator kind of stuff. Like, I'm going to intimidate you. I'm going to bump you a little bit. You know, yeah, that's fine with me. I don't care. You're probably going to end up taking yourself out doing that. So, you know, it is what it is. Let's get a couple practice laps in for this bad boy here, though. Yeah, we don't want no steering degrees there, offset. You know what's really cool is I have to do laundry later. I'm having so much fun right now, but I'm in the back of my mind, I'm like, I got to do laundry. real shit out here, you know. All right, so let's get in. Let's I'll adjust this a little bit. There we go. So this is going to be the funnest race of the night. This is the main event here, bosses. The Charlotte race right now is going to be the main event. We might do one more after it. We'll see. But this is the main event right here because the Coca-Cola 600 is tomorrow night. This is kind of like Hoff's Coca-Cola 600 right now. Cat farted. Ugh. Oh, the steering wheel is working now. Yeah, we're good. Charlotte is one of my favorite tracks. I've actually been there before. Saw an all-star race there. A lot of fun. I can't believe I'm hanging this turn right now. That's insane. Okay. Didn't expect to hang that turn like that. That's a good feeling. There we go. Smooth sailing, baby. Just smooth sailing. Just stick that car right on that line. Oh, yeah. We're going to have a good race. We're going to have a good race, bosses. I can feel it already. You kind of have to do the dirt track ovals in order to appreciate the concrete, because once you learn how to ride a slide on a dirt track, then driving concrete ain't nothing, you know? Asphalt. This doesn't hurt your shoulder or nothing. If you got a bad shoulder, dirt track racing, man, it'll hurt your shoulder. Looks like the race is... Oh, he almost took me out there. All right. All right. Okay. All right. So this is gonna be a short qualifying or a short practice session, and then qualifying, and then I'm not going to do the practice session this time because we just practiced. We're talking about practice. Hey, where's the chat at? Where's everyone in the chat? How you doing tonight? Hope you're doing well. This is the inaugural official Hoffcast iRacing stream from Hoff Motorsports. Unofficial. Hoff Motorsports is not a real thing yet, but it will be, all right? So I figure I can manifest it into the world if I just say it exists. And that's the real thing. What's up, Maverick Gaming 33? Yes, I am streaming on Twitch again. This is my first Twitch stream in a long time. So I see that's a comment from Twitch. I've had my issues with Twitch, but I understand that Twitch is more of a gaming platform. So I figured, why not? If I'm going to get some extra views or something, or if anyone would be interested in watching, then why not? So that's awesome. Oh, yeah, you got the YouTube as well. Awesome, man. Welcome. Make sure you subscribe to Hoffcast. We're going to be doing this way more often. As long as I don't get weirded out by Twitch again, I'll keep streaming this on Twitch. But Twitch is a dangerous game for a grown man. I mean, you can even not even mean to do something on Twitch, and like next thing you know, you're in jail. So you got to be careful with the Twitch. Hanfc says, why is Juan Pablo Montoya the best driver ever? I don't know. Why is Mario Van Peebles the best actor ever? I don't know. Mavericks Gaming says, I've been dipping my toes in TikTok. Now that's a place I have not stepped into yet. Everybody knows it. I've had a lot of people say, Hoff, you would do great on TikTok. And I've held strong. I still have not given into TikTok. And I think it's too late for me now. I don't even think, even if I did, I don't know, man. I don't feel comfortable with it. I don't feel comfortable. I didn't feel comfortable coming on here and streaming this tonight. I'm not going to say why, but there's a reason why. Mavericks Gaming says way more freedom, man. Well, of course, because the Chinese, of course, they're going to give you all the freedom in the world to give you their information. Of course, the Chinese running TikTok. They're not going to be like censoring anybody. They want everything they can get from us. So that's why I'm a little like, I do appreciate the free speech, especially coming from a place, commie-ass place like China. But at the same time, I'm like, well, what are they gathering? What are they gathering from me? Let's qualify. Let's get a qualifying lap in here. 2 qualifying laps in here. Let's get the pole position. That's the attitude we got to have. If we're going to win races out here, that's the attitude we have to have. Something I've found out that really helps me get a good qualifying lap is warming my tires up right through here and through the back stretch and not giving a crap about my first qualifying lap, but letting it all out on the second. Baby, I found out that helps. So you're going to see me wiggle the car a little bit here. There we go. Somebody don't miss another shift on this race. I just missed that one. All right, so this lap, we're going to want to stay high, much like Daytona. We're going to want to stay high, gather momentum with the car. Stay above that line right there. This lap doesn't even really matter. This lap's all about gaining speed for your actual qualifying lap. Hanging on that wall. Hanging on the wall. Hanging on the wall. Top line. All that top note. That's a 10. And then we're going to go down and hit the apron for the next lap. See if we can hang it. We're hanging it. It's sticking. Woo! Yeah, baby. I'm going to go down this bottom line here. Ride that bad boy. Oh, man. The car is holding. Holy crap. Let's see where we end up. Probably last place. Every time I'm confident, it's last. Eighth? No, what? We might have got the pole position. Bosses, we might have got the pole position. Let's figure it out. Oh, look. Oh. Oh, look at that. There's still a few people left to qualify, but I don't think they're gonna beat your boy. I don't think they're gonna beat Hoff here. We're gonna be up at starting on the pole position. You know why? Because I'm a good driver. Everything that I said was true. You're not wrong, Mavericks game. You're not wrong. Everyone is stealing information for sure. But it's just, I mean, I really try to keep things to a minimum. You know what I mean? Like a minimum. And I might be doing myself a disservice for all I know. But at the end of the day, I don't even know how to make a short. I've done it. Some have been successful. Others haven't been. I don't know how to make a short. I do 3-hour streams and still can't get my points across. So I don't know how to do a short and make a point in like 30 seconds or less. Like, it's so hard, you know. Or I can just start dancing. I can start flossing. You know, everyone, you know, I'll do some TikTok flossing if that's what it takes. Excuse me. Start flossing. Like old Shazam, you know. We're starting on the pole. Yeah. There it is. Now we play the waiting game. Certain responsibility, you know, when you start on the pole position, you gotta make sure that you lead the field to the green flag. And a lot of people are assholes when it comes to it, man. I'm not gonna be an asshole. You're gonna see me wait until the green drops. I'm not gonna jump the start like a lot of people. Maverick says, I hear you. My shorts always come from video editor. I don't know how to do any of the other when I'm editing. Yeah, there are times when I get into editing and I like it, but most of the time I just hate it. I just don't like the process. It's aggravating. It's tedious. Now we got this guy's talking here, you know. Let's grid up. Let's get this thing going. Absolutely. I need to put another Zen in. We'll grid up. Your boy Hoff, he ain't no joke, man. I'm telling you, I'm a fast driver. You got a fast car, little Tracy Chapman. You know. So let's get gridded here. I'll get back to the chat here in a bit, but I got a race to do now. So start the car. Car started. Okay, kind of a strong field. Yeah. You got a fast car. How's everyone doing though? Yeah, Mavericks, I'm not new to streaming, but I can't figure it out to save my life. But here I am. I've been streaming for years. I still can't figure it out. This is amazing that I'm doing this right now. This is like I feel like Elon Musk. Like I just figured out how to put a rocket into a not orbit, but almost working. Here we go. right. This is going to be a fun one. This is the main event, bosses. And we're starting on the pole position for the main event. I mean, how crazy is that? How crazy is that, shiz? Get the tires warmed up a little bit. They're going to be coming hard in this first lap. I might get spun for all I know. I mean, there's a good chance of that happening. Let's see if we can't pull this one off, bosses. Hoff's a hell of a driver. We'll see. About ready to go. About ready to go. There it is. Don't miss a shift. Didn't miss it. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, we're leading the first lap, baby. They're coming strong. They're right behind us. We're going to get spun if we don't play it right. Oh my gosh, they're coming hard. Still leading. Two laps. Bosses, we're doing it. Let's keep it. Let's keep it going. It's getting a little antsy. We're getting crazy here. They are all over my bumper. Let 3 laps. They're arguing on the radio. Someone spun someone. I don't know what's going on. Look at this. There's something going on up ahead. All right, they're going outside, a little close. I'm giving them all the room. Outside. They're coming. They're going to go 3 wide. Yep. This is insane. Well, this is insane. This is so hard to handle right now. Got to back off the gas a little bit going in this one. If I want to hang it. Holy moly, bosses. This is crazy. I'm glad I'm able to give you a show. Glad I'm able to give you a show. We'll see how it turns out. We still have many laps to go. I'm going to try to take him back. He closed the door. Oh. Uh-oh. Tell you that high line. I need to get up on that high line. That guy has a speech impediment. Oh, car in front of me is glitching out. Now we got a lap car. Lap cars, what are you doing? This is insane. We still got 11 laps, bosses. We just got to hang in there. We just got to hang in and not wreck. If I hadn't done dirt racing, I wouldn't have been able to pull that move off. Let's go. No! Whoa! No! That was so close! Oh my gosh! I almost got taken out! It's a 2-car race for the win now! Oh no! I almost got taken out on that. I got so lucky. Yeah, I got so lucky on that. So now it's a 2-car race for the win. Last 9 laps. I think I can take this guy. Pretty sure I can. Again, we're going to play the chess game, set him up. I think we're going to win this one, bosses. Look at him dancing. Oh, he glitched out. Yeah, we need to go away from the cars behind us. That way they can't catch up and race us. So I'm going to draft him for probably the next few laps so we can get away from them. So I'm not going to try to pass for probably a few laps here. I'm just going to draft this guy and get as much speed as possible to get away from the lap or the cars behind us. And then we'll try to make a move in the last few laps is what we'll do. That lap car kind of threw me off my turn a little bit there. We're still good. We want to pull as far away as we can from those cars behind us, though. Because I'm not trying to race more cars than one for the win. And lap cars got new tires trying to pass us. Got a bug on my windshield. All right. We're going to try to pull this win off, bosses. We're going to try to pull it off. There's 5 laps to go. We're going to try to pull this thing off. This lap car is trying to be a jerk behind us. We've pulled away from the car behind. Not enough, though. I'm not comfortable with it. I'm waiting until 3 laps to go to make a move. Maybe 2. All right, here we go. Here we go, bosses. We're going to go for the win. We're going to set them up. We're going to try to go for this win in the last 3 laps. Here we go. Lead position. Now he's going to try to set me up. Give me a tap. Try to put me around. Two laps to go, bosses. We're in the lead. We got to block. We got to block hard. He might try to put me out of the race. White flag coming up, bosses. This is it. I got to stay low. I got to stay low. He's got to try to get me on the outside. There's no way I'm giving up the inside. Not a chance. Not a chance I'm giving up the inside. We're not letting off the gas, period. This is it. This is do or die. Do or die. Stay on the inside. Do or die, bosses. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Woohoo! Yeah, baby! Yeah! Woohoo! Yes! Yes! We did it! Oh, baby! What a great racing, everybody. Great racing. Thank you for being clean there at the end. Whoa, we did it, bosses. Yes. Yes. Yes, we freaking did it. Yes. Oh my gosh, what a race. My heart's pounding. Oh my gosh. This is why I do this. Wow. Oh my gosh. I want to go back and watch that last pass for the lead. I told you I was sharking them the whole time. They're going to call me the Shark. That's going to be my nickname, the Shark. What's up, Big Buds? How you doing, brother? How you doing, man? I just want to race. I'm on top of the world right now. Oh, dude, I want to go back and watch that last pass there. Here we go. You know, I told you I was sharking them the whole time. Let's go back a lap before that. Let's go. Yeah, let's go here. Just sharking this guy, man. I told you what I was doing the whole time. I was setting him up. I think I passed him a little too early, but I had the opportunity. I should have, I mean, you can't not take the opportunity if you have it. Here I go, sharking hard. That lap car, Thomas the Tank Engine, I don't know what the hell he's doing, man. But look at this. He gave me a little boost, I think. I got to give him credit. I think I don't know if I would have been able to do it without Thomas the Tank Engine behind me. Give me a little bit of draft boost there, you know? Maybe he helped out more than I know. We freaking won one, bosses. That's so freaking cool, dude. I'm so glad I was able to do that live here on my first iRacing stream on Hoffcast. That's really cool, dude. Look at me sharking. Here we go. Just get that nose right in there. That's the winning move. That was the winning move. That's the move of the race right there, baby. Sharked him. Put the ass right up in his face. And he tried, man. He bumped me. He bumped me once, tried to take me out. But we ended up getting the win. I mean, I lost by a nose the other night. So, I mean, give me this win. Give me this one. I earned that fair and square. Qualified on the pole. Led many laps. Won the race. Cheers to me, bosses. Cheers to me. Is this where he hits me? Yeah, I think he bumped me a little bit going into there. But, man, it was a good race. And look at that. The DuPont Chevy, number 13. Lucky number 13. Man, we did it. That's cool. I think that's really cool. Hannah says, awesome race. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I've been driving hard out here. I've been working hard on this. Let's watch the win. Let's watch the win. This is the last lap. I gotta enjoy it. You know what I mean? I have to enjoy it. You don't get these that often. You don't get them that often, and they don't come easy. And it feels good. It feels good. Yeah, bosses, that was a lot of fun. I'm so glad that on my first stream I was able to like put a win together for you guys. Oh, Hand and Seed says, can you show how close that guy was to hitting? I could have. I just exited out, so like I don't think I can bring that back up. But he actually did bump me in the back stretch at one point, and almost turned me around. Luckily, there was no incident points, and I didn't get spun around. But he got in my draft a little bit, I think, and thought he could maybe intimidate me a little bit. But I don't get intimidated. Yeah, I don't. I'm looking for that checkered flag. That's what I'm looking for. I'm out there. I'm out there just trying to be the fastest. And I was that one. I was. All right, with that, I think we might do one more race tonight, and it's gonna be. Let me see. Let me check the time. 1:30. I think I'm gonna do one more race, and it's not gonna be the same as it's not. We're not gonna do oval. We're gonna do some formula racing, and I'm not very good at it. I'll just be honest with you, bosses. This is something I'm learning as I go here with the open wheel and sports car racing. I'm good at ovals. I'm like a master at oval racing. You just witnessed a master class in oval racing. I told you everything I was going to do, and then I did it. But what I'm gonna try to do in the next race, my final race, is just a fun one, open wheel race, which I'm not very good at. I've gotten decent at this track, and the thing is, I have so much fun with it. Like, I'm not even like, I want to get better at it, but I'm just having fun with it. So that's gonna be our next race. It's gonna be our last race of the night. So it's not gonna start for another like 15 minutes. So we got some time to kill here. Hand of Scenes says, I mean, how close was that car taking you out? He hit the wall or something. That car, I mean, he almost spun me around there after I passed him. That's why I was like, I didn't want to pass that early, but I had the opportunity, so I did. That was the winning move of the race. We are not going to be competing for the win in this next race. I just got to be clear on that. Like, Charlotte, I love Charlotte. I love oval racing. I'm really good at that. The open wheel stuff, I think I finished second in my last race, but it wasn't because I'm a competitor. I'm just like out there driving the track. And people spin themselves out, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not even a good competitor when it comes to this open wheel stuff. I'm learning very quickly. I will say that I'm learning quickly, but I still have a long way to go. But we'll register and we'll get some practice laps in. And that's gonna be the last. This is gonna be the last one for the night. Man, I'm so glad I was able to pull off a win here on this stream, dude. That felt so good. I want to go back and watch my reaction because I was pretty happy about that. I'm going to take a short intermission. And then we'll come back and we're going to practice this track here. I want to put something up while we're, I can't really put anything up though. Every time I put something up for my intermission, like there's issues with copyrights and stuff. So even if I play a video that's not copywritten, if I'm away from the camera too long, it'll play something else. It'll play ads. It'll play something that's copywritten. So I guess we'll just take a moment of silence here for Memorial Day and the soldiers and everything, and we'll get back to racing. So let's take a moment of silence. I'm being serious, actually. I'm being serious. Take a moment of silence for the soldiers. Memorial Day this weekend. You know, if it's now or if it's tomorrow or whenever. But people are starting to turn Memorial Day into like 4th of July. Fireworks and barbecues, and it's like, it's not Veterans Day, it's Memorial Day. Memorial, when you remember people who died, fallen soldiers. And it's hard to celebrate whenever the death is the part of the holiday. Veterans, they get their day. They get a lot of days. And I love veterans. That's not what I'm saying. Love veterans. Support veterans, love veterans. What I'm saying is Memorial Day, I don't know if we should be shooting off fireworks and eating hot dogs. Or maybe we should, because they died for that. And maybe we should, because the soldiers died for our freedom to be able to do that. I don't know. You tell me in the chat. Tell me what you think. Do you think we should make Memorial Day like another 4th of July? Or should we use it as like a solemn sort of holiday to honor the fallen? Either way, I think is acceptable. I think logically, I can make the argument either way. But what do you think? What do you think? Again, thanks for joining me tonight. Appreciate y'all. We'll be right back here. All right, we're back. We are back, and we got one more race for this evening. We're gonna go ahead and join this one. I don't think it'll be as exciting as the main event tonight. This is like an encore. You know, you get a little bit of something extra. So if you have not hit the thumbs up button, if you're not subscribed, then please do so. You know, I gotta say it. I have to say it. I'm sorry, but I have to. You know, you gotta remind people. I need to be reminded sometimes about things. So just a reminder to y'all, you know, if you haven't done either of those things, you know, and you got fingers, which I'm sure you do. I'm pro finger out here. Then I think you should maybe subscribe or hit the thumbs up button, or both. Be a real patriot out here on Memorial Day weekend. But anyways, let's see what's going on here. Let's get involved in this next race. Here we go. All right. Okay. I have to hit Alt Enter, and then I'm able to do this. There we go. Let's share the screen here. I'm not seeing enough chat out there. How's everyone doing? Tell me what's going on in your life. What is going on? What do you think about things? You know, what's your opinion on anything? Do you like cheese? Do you like cheesecake? Do you like cornbread? You know, do you like to smash them together and eat them like a sandwich? I mean, that sounds good. Let's see. Let's get the race going on here. Again, I am by no means an expert at this, like I am the oval racing that I just won a Charlotte race. Just won the Hoff 600 there a minute ago. But I'm by no means an expert at this racing, but I am getting better. I am getting better at it, and I think I'm getting close to being competitive. Like I said, last race I finished second, and I didn't earn it. Like everyone else is just wrecking. Like I'm just steady. I'm like the tortoise and the hare. I'm the tortoise. You know, I'm slow and steady, wins the race, or gets second. You know. Beyond that, I think my skills are increasing. And I really like the open wheel racing. Like I want to get into sports car as well. I've been getting into sports car. I find that a little bit more challenging, where this is a lot of fun. So this should be a fun race. How much more time we got until this? I think I should probably practice as well. Like I said, I should probably do a practice. We got 5 minutes to practice. Let's get a couple practice laps in here. Talk about practice, not a game. Not a game. Talk about practice. So I'm gonna back off from that a little bit. There we go. That's about what a driver sees, I think, right there. Okay. All right. Here we go. This is like a whole new thing for me. Is learning this is like completely new to me. It's completely different than oval racing. I gotta learn how to shift and hit apexes, and you know. But I've learned this track pretty well is the thing. This track in particular, I've learned it. I know all the turns. I know what's coming up. I know what gears to be in. I know when to let off the gas. I'm not an expert at all, but I've learned it. I know I have to go down to second gear here, hit the apex, and then go right on the gas. I know you have to brake hard going to this one. Go down to gear 3. Maybe braked a little too hard. Not enough speed going in there. Oh, that's an incident point. Yeah, this is a lot harder than oval racing. When it comes to the track, not the drivers. You're racing the track more here than the drivers, you know? Like you're really just trying to get the fastest lap on the track with other cars on the track rather than actually racing other cars and drafting and stuff, which like there's something to be said about both. You know, there's an art form to each, especially like the dirt track, like I was saying earlier. Like dirt track's kind of a art form in its own. Because you got to learn how to hit the brakes and slide through the turn. Just like in this, you got to know, like with these tracks, you have to know the track. It's not an oval where you can learn it in probably, 5 laps, 10 laps. These you have to do like see. That came out of nowhere. Literally came out of nowhere. Did you see that? What had just happened? I was minding my own business. I'm gonna have to do qualifying soon. When's that coming up here? About 2 minutes. 5 minutes. We'll qualify. Yeah, this is not my expertise, but it is fun. But I'm also I'm racing against people who are like as bad as I am for the most part. Like they're faster than me. They probably know more about this sport than I do, but they're just as bad at driving and experience-wise as I am. So you see them wreck a lot. You're not going to see me spin out in a lot of turns because I know how to do the track. But you'll see people go too hard into turns, and you're not going to see me do that. Because I don't know what I'm doing yet. And neither do they. But I'd rather make it to the turn than not. I'd rather not get incident points, and I'd rather learn the track rather than spin out, But this racing's brutal, man. Like, they don't know how to race against other cars. They just race the track. So there's a whole different aspect to each. Like, oval racing really is you're racing other drivers. This is you're racing the track. And then you get drivers who don't know how to race other cars in this, so they spin people out of wreck all the time. So, like, it's a whole different animal. All right, so let's I'm not going to do another practice. There's not enough time. There's never enough time. The initial practice for iRacing, especially for a road like this, is like you should have been practicing during the first 15 minutes. This is more like a little break period before qualifying, in my opinion. But cheers to everyone watching right now. If you haven't hit the thumbs up button, please do. If you haven't subscribed, please do. We're going to be doing more of this in the future for sure. I've enjoyed this a lot tonight. I've had a lot of fun with it. It wasn't that difficult to set up. I'm not having difficulties with it really, which I thought I would. Besides that first one that looked pretty glitchy. But now that I figured this out, like this is something I think we're going to be doing quite often because I race quite often. So maybe I'll become a iRace streamer, Maybe that's where we'll head with the channel. Who knows? Cheers. We'll see. This is the last race for the night. And I want to thank you all for watching. If you've been watching everything, I do want to thank you. Perhaps I can get Tony to swing by for a minute or two, but there's no guarantees on that. Would love to have him by for a few minutes, but again, no pressure on the man. He is the greatest co-host of all time. I do have to say that, though. Absolute phenomenal co-host. So I'm obviously I don't have the greatest rig of all time out here. You know, I got the Logitech steering wheel, shifter. I'm playing on a Lifetime table. You know what I'm talking about? Those Lifetime tables, the ones that are like plastic white and they're rugged as hell. Like, that's what I got this connected to. Like, you know what I mean? I got my dashboard here. I like to be able to see the gear shifting, though, you know. A lot of work goes into gear shifting in this track. How are there no comments? Let's qualify. I don't even think qualifying matters. It's just practice for me. I mean, I could start in these races. I could start in the front or I could start in the back, and it doesn't really make any difference to me at this point. I have no force feedback at all on the steering wheel. Zero force feedback. I have no clue why that's messing up on me tonight. Let's try this. Nothing. I have no idea why the force feedback isn't working with this. It's kind of making me mad a little bit. Like, I get nothing from this. All right. Let's go with it. There's got to be something going on here. I have no force feedback at all. None. Maybe a little bit. Maybe this is more realistic. I don't think it is. I'm hardly struggling with the wheel. No, I'm getting nothing from that. No feedback at all. I'm still running the track all right. One more lap. Sucks my force feedback isn't working. Like, I feel it a little bit. I've been struggling with this all night. Must have something to do with the windows. Yep, it's over. I wish I could figure out the steering wheel. Yeah, yeah, I'm not good at this, Tony. Especially without my force feedback. I don't know what the hell's going on with this. Like, I get a little bit. Auto. Maybe that, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it. Usually it's way more intense. Like, this thing is usually like taking me all over the track, like the steering wheel. And tonight it's just like, oh, it's just. This is the last race of the evening. Say evening. Actually, you know what? Before we go racing, I'm going to put the StreamYard link in there for Tony and Nasser if he wants to come by and be my co-host for this last race, or just afterwards. If not, all good too. That link is strictly for Tony Nasser. If you're not Tony Nasser and you try to come by, odds are I'll say no. So I'm just saying, just throwing that out there. And there he is right there. We should have Tony on soon. Tony, if you can get here before the race starts, that would be cool. But if not, all good too. But I won't be able to bring you on after the race starts. But if I can bring you on before the race starts, well, there he is. There he is. What's up? What's up, man?
Hey, how's it going?
Good, man. You been enjoying the stream?
Yeah, no, it's been good. I haven't seen you do open wheel before, so that was really cool.
I'm sorry. Can you get a little bit louder? I can't turn this up because
sorry.
Like,
and I have to fix my mic.
Like when we're backstage, I can turn you up, but I can't crank you up right now to hear you because it'd be way too loud.
Let me see what my levels are at.
There we go. Way better. Way better. If you're just close to the microphone. Anyways,
Fuck this mouse.
Just pretend that you're like Barry White singing to a sensual woman to the microphone. Ooh, like get real close in there.
I'll take that off. There we go.
Yeah, glad to have you, man. I'm going to delete those links now that you're here.
My mouse is being terrible. There we go.
We've had it. I can't delete the other one. I'm streaming on Twitch again because of this. I can't delete the Twitch one.
Oh, back on Twitch. Yeah, nice.
No, you know how I feel about Twitch. You know how I feel.
Yeah, no, it can be a bit Wild Westy.
But this is not when I'm not doing adult themes on this show. It's just me racing video games, so I don't feel like it's a big deal if other people watch this, because
Sure, yeah.
I'm not talking about adult themes around here. I'm just racing, you know. I did bring up Hillary Clinton earlier.
That's always
Tony,
dangerous.
I'm not good at this. I have to start my car. Do you see that? I literally have to start my car now. We're gonna go green right now. Here we go, Tony. You're my spotter, bro.
Nice. I like those cars. They look cool.
I didn't expect to go racing this soon. I thought we had some more time.
I miss not having a back fin like in Formula One, so you get all the extra.
I'm not good at this. I don't want to wreck anybody. Oh, no. I'm going to wreck.
You're in the kitty litter.
I didn't wreck. We're still good.
Oh, that's great. Oh, sorry, I'm just looking at the effects of the kitty litter sticking to your tires. That's great. That's really good.
Oh, yeah, dude, you can throw sand out on the track.
That's so good.
And it makes the track different. Dude, my car is so loose right now.
This is going to get me prepped for Monaco later today.
Without any force feedback, my car feels so loose.
Yeah, that's weird that it's not working on the open wheeler.
Oh,
that guy wrecked. Oh, he's back.
Even the guy that spun out is quicker than me.
Weird cars.
I'm just not good at this.
It'll come with practice, man. Like, I mean, if this was in an oval track, you would have dominated. Oh, can't park there.
Dude, I love shifting so much. I love the act of shifting. Like fucking jamming that shit in the fucking gear. I fucking love it. It's so satisfying.
Oh, it really is. It's better than the little flappers on the steering wheels these days.
I'm gonna let this guy pass. He's obviously way quicker.
Nice.
See, I'm not an expert at this. It's not easy at all.
No, I think if you had the proper force feedback, you'd have more control over your steering.
I don't think that's the reason. But honestly, I just like it's a form of racing I haven't learned where I guess if you know about it and you're well versed in it, then you know what's going on. But I don't know any of these tracks. I don't know
that is also cars. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Well, could have been worse.
Yeah, true. No, that is another thing where, you have to learn all of the racing lines of all the tracks.
See, like the brake timing is what I need to really learn.
Yeah.
With this and oval racing, like how late do I brake, you know?
Once again, once you learn the tracks, once you learn the proper racing line of the track, that'll come natural.
I cannot hear anything you're saying. I'm sorry, man.
Sorry.
I cannot hear you at all.
Okay. Oh, was that someone's helmet?
Not a bad turn there.
That was good. Well, you haven't been lapped, which is good. Oh, you're coming good. You're coming good.
This turn used to F me over every time. I've gotten good at it.
No, you're doing well.
Nope. A little too low on that one.
You came good. This was a minute.
Why? Why would you do that?
Someone's mad. That's the best I've ever taken that turn.
That was good.
All right, so you're supposed to come late in that turn, like that. We're getting better. We're getting better.
You're doing, yeah, that lap was better.
We're getting better. 5 minutes, fuck. It's about 5 more laps.
5 laps, yeah. Okay, that lap was better. Oh, shit.
The drink took me out. I'm done. I don't even want to do it anymore. I don't want to do it. I get to this point with almost every time I do this, Tony, where I'm like, I'm having a good time with the open wheel racing, and I'm like, damn, I suck. You know, and I just quit. I just quit on it.
You're getting good by the end until that last spin out. But
we'll finish the race. We'll finish the race. It's not over yet. We'll finish the race. All right. We'll go back to the pits. We'll finish the race.
Fair enough.
I don't like it. I don't like to do it. I don't understand how people are so fast on this.
Just they know the racing line of the track, I guess, maybe. I don't know.
Well, I mean, you can know the racing line, but there's physics involved, and I don't know where they're getting their advantages.
I'm guessing all the cars are the same, though, aren't they?
The cars are the same, but
yeah.
What? Like I mean, I do know. Like I already explained it. I said I'm not good at the breaking into the turns.
Yeah, well, it's the optimum. Yeah, getting the optimum in and out of each on the racing line is probably how they're faster. But yeah.
So we're getting our pit stop now. We're getting our pit stop. We're not going to quit on this. Finally got towed. Why is that guy white and straight? Defensive. I want a fucking cross-dressed tranny to be my
Be the
dude.
lollipop man.
Oh, Tony! Complete
well.
force feedback out of nowhere now.
Ah, there we go.
Complete.
Well, this may help with your last few laps.
It came back for some reason.
The pit crew fixed it.
Yeah, I guess you're right. They took away my power steering. Oh, this is so much better.
Yep, there you go.
This is so much better with the force feedback. Yes.
As I said, you were a little loose on some of those corners.
Lately, feel a little not loose.
Belly full of prawns.
This is so much better with the force feedback. It's back.
Oh, you look like you got way more control.
Yeah.
Oh, that's looking good.
Like, look how much straighter the car is going.
Yeah.
Late entry on this one.
Let's
I have
see
to
what they
remember
got.
that in order to get that right there, baby.
Oh, nice. Nice apex.
Oh, too hard, too hard, too hard, too hard, too hard, too hard.
Oh, shit. Oh, at least you got on the wall.
There we go. I'm not trying to get in anyone's way. Dude, it feels so much better with the force feedback, though.
Oh, yeah.
So much better.
Oh, it would.
I don't know why backtracking, and I guess you have to reset it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This car, let him go. Like, go, buddy. I don't want to be in your way. That's the end of that race. I wish it would have been a little bit better. And it
Once you got the force feedback, it would have been way better.
Felt way better at the end of the race once I got the force feedback into it.
Yeah.
It felt way better. I want to quit that. Yeah. Anyways, man, that's my last race for the night. What's going on, dude? We're not going to stay up too late because I got to work in the morning, but I'm glad to see you here. We can chill out for a few. How's everything going with Tony?
Sunday for me, so yeah.
Greatest co-host of all time.
I bet that, but yeah, thank you.
No, I know about that.
But no, just a lazy day.
Well, tomorrow's a big race day. It's a big race weekend, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. You got the Indy 500 and the Coca-Cola 600?
Yeah, and I work tomorrow, but I'm off like at 5 p.m. So I'll be coming home watching the Coca-Cola 600. After the race, I'll be probably doing more of this.
And in Monaco is the Formula One tonight, so it's a big weekend. Big weekend.
That's why everyone's online racing.
Yeah. Huge weekend. Huge. I do love my motorsport. That's a sport.
Sport?
Driving cars around the track. That's a sport.
Hoff Motorsports. I like the sound of it. I don't have any garage. But I'm claiming motorsports out here.
That's it. Just don't, be careful with the, ropes to pull down the doors.
Look, I got more nooses than I try to keep them out. It's a white man's sport.
Well, they call me the hanging judge.
I'm kidding. NASCAR is not for everyone, though. I hate when they say, like, dude, when the pride people go, like, hockey is for everybody. No, it's not. It's not. And I'm not saying that it's not for gay people. What I'm saying is hockey is just not for everybody. Even if you're straight, even if you're a straight white male, it's just sometimes it's not for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not everyone likes everything.
But they want that. That's what, at least they ran with that for a while. Like, you know what I mean? Like, whenever Target and Walmart were selling a bunch of pride clothes and everything, they were running with this. It's for everybody. No, not everything is for everybody. Am I wrong?
No.
Am I wrong? Not everything is for everybody. And that doesn't mean you got to gatekeep. That's not
exactly. Well, exactly right. Yeah, and it costs them money because they're idiots.
Black people and gay people don't give a fuck about hockey. Let me just be honest with you. They don't. Black people and gay people don't give a fuck about NASCAR unless they want money from it. Do you understand what I'm saying, Tony?
Sure.
Am I being ridiculous?
Not everything is for everyone. It's like you'll either like it or you don't like it. That's just how it is.
But when they try to open the market for people that is not the demographic, well, then they end up with what we've been going on with the past few, probably the last decade almost now, where you find pride involved in things that don't need pride. And then the fans are like, what the fuck's going on here? Like, what are we doing? What is, do I go into a fucking drag queen story hour and talk about iRacing? No. So why the fuck are the drag queens coming into NASCAR and telling me what? You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. And there is such a thing as a drag race. There are two different options there.
Oh man. Well, the thing is, they shouldn't change things just to appeal to people. It's like, if you like it, you will like it. It doesn't matter.
But they don't. The thing is, dude, like, even when it comes to Disney and NASCAR, they don't like the fan base that they have because the people who own the corporations are woke bitches. They're like, we need more gay people. We need more black people in NASCAR and Disney. You know what I mean? Well, Disney, that's fine. But NASCAR and hockey, we got to be honest here. We're not gatekeeping, but it's just the fact that a lot of black people are interested in NASCAR. A lot of gay people aren't interested in hockey. You know what I mean? You know what else I found out recently?
No.
Volleyball. Women's volleyball is the gateway to lesbianism.
Mind you, I like women's volleyball.
Yeah, so do women. That's what, dude. Women's volleyball is making more women gay than anything else in the world. And I swear, I'm putting this out live right now. Women's volleyball has created more lesbians than anything else on the planet. You know why? They get all in there, get in a huddle, and they start grabbing ass and shit. And next thing you know, they get all wet. And they're like, oh, all right, well, I like women now. You know?
I like women.
Women. I don't like men's no more.
Oh, wow.
I swear this is true. That women's volleyball has created more lesbians than...
Which has turned into sales for more Subarus.
Of course. Not only that, women's basketball has created more men somehow.
God.
We got women's basketball. Brittany Griner's like the biggest thing ever back in the day. Remember that? We went over that extensively on Hoffcast. And the next thing you know, you find out they're all men in women's basketball.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of men playing women's bloody volleyball too in the
I don't
bloody,
know. We got well,
universities and that.
dude. I'll be honest with you. If I thought of this back in the day, man, I would have been the first trans Danica Patrick, Transica Patrick. Racing a man with a wig racing as a woman in NASCAR, but still beating all the dudes, you know. How about that win I pulled off tonight?
That was good. That was really good.
I thought it was sick. I told everyone what I was doing the whole time, and I did it.
No, it was great and well done. Epic.
I want to get in a real car.
Do it, man.
I ain't got money, so I got to find someone who thinks I'm good enough at iRacing to let me into their car.
You need to get a sugar mummy to sponsor you.
Yeah. I could have Sugar Daddy sponsor me, the candy. I haven't seen that in years. What happened to that?
Sugar Daddy.
I think they took too many teeth out.
A lot of candies did. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like you'd bite into a Sugar Daddy that it'd pull your tooth straight out of your face.
Oh man, yeah, I remember those sorts of things.
You got a fast car.
Dentists love them.
Oh yeah, recommended.
Yeah, it's not like
9 out of 10 dentists recommend Sugar Daddies.
Yeah, it's not like brush your teeth every day. It's like eat these and you'll keep me in Mercedes Benz forever.
Dude, you know, dentists are just looking at candy, just being like, "Yeah, here." I'm still glad to see it on the shelves.
Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Yeah, gimme. They're still selling this shit.
Oh,
Like, you know,
that's probably why they're maybe the Dentist Association of America or whatever they're called against RFK Jr. fixing all the food.
well, we'll see. My favorite candy growing up was the Sugar Daddy. I realized after doing heroin that I could no longer eat the Sugar Daddy after I could read what was on the back of the package.
It powered the worm in his brain.
I love RFK Jr. I'm not gonna
He's
lie.
good. I don't disagree with him going against food dyes and stuff like that. It's not good.
I think he's what we need right now. I think we need some wild cards.
Actual sugar is better than corn syrup. So,
yep. Well, also, I think we need some wild cards.
In Australia, we don't have corn syrup, fructose corn syrup in our food. So,
I'll tell you what I mean by wild cards.
Not that sugar's good for you either.
We've had government for so long that is repeated the same thing over and over and over, and they won't, because they're so deep in the beans, deep in the money, that they can't take their hands out of the pot. So, to be honest with people, you know what I mean? And RFK's being on. I mean, that guy's crazy as shit. He's batshit crazy. But we need a wild card to stir the pot a little bit. Let's get things rolling.
He sounds crazy because of his voice, but I don't think he really is crazy.
Well, I think he is. I actually think he is crazy, but I don't think he's bad crazy all the time.
Oh yeah, gotcha. Yeah,
I think he's a fucking nut job, but I don't. I mean, if
Allegedly.
Your whole family got assassinated by the CIA, then how would you feel too?
That's not good. Allegedly. Yeah.
Allegedly, YouTube, allegedly. Give me a Wikipedia article at the bottom of this video.
So I just want to go back to something before. Willie T. Ribbs, who test drove a Formula One car, he did it for Brabham, which was created by, it was the Australian Jack Brabham created that team back in, and he raced in '86 or test drove in '86. So that's really cool. Connection to Brabham. He was a
Willie T.
legend for
Ribs.
Australia.
I mean, why was his name just like fucking Tyrone KFC?
Franklin Popeye's chicken.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so racist.
I mean, the guy's name was Willie T. Ribs. I mean, give me a fucking break. I mean, come on, Tony, give me a fucking break out here. You're giving me jokes on a silver platter. I gotta be like, I can't do it. I can't make the jokes. You're giving me ribs on a silver platter, and I can't joke about it.
I want ribs now.
I do too, man. I love ribs. It's got that
I love
itis.
ribs.
It's got that itis.
Delicious
That
ribs.
race did feel so much better after I exited out and came back.
Then you got your feedback back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
No, you seemed really loose on some of the corners without the force.
It is loose. It's super loose because there's no tire grip. It's just a steering wheel. You know what I mean? And I've gotten used to that. By the way, I'm not good at those races.
You'll get better.
I'm decent at the track. I know I spun it out a couple of times, but I normally don't. I was trying to show off a little bit, but I normally can hang the track. Also, that was the first time driving that track without the aid line. Yeah, that little green line.
Yeah.
So I think I did pretty good for not.
Yeah,
having
no,
the
you
aid line
did.
as well. But,
Those cars don't have a lot of downforce either. So I mean, you know,
I have a lot of fun with them until I don't.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, if they had the back wing like a Formula One car and have more downforce, it'd probably keep you way more on the track.
The thing is, I can't upgrade. I can't get to Formula One unless I get good at these. Do you know what I mean?
You actually have F1 in iRacing?
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes, dude. They have everything in iRacing. Everything.
That's so good.
The reason I can't get there is because I haven't leveled up.
You gotta get the
Yeah,
license.
you have to get your license. Like I cannot race in NASCAR until I get my Class A license in oval.
That's cool.
And I'm in C class right now, so I'm not too far off.
Yeah, no, that's like I knew you could do like ASCAR, and I didn't know you could get like your F1 license and all that. And so I'm guessing you're going to go for Formula 4, Formula 3, Formula 2 to get to Formula 1. So yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah,
do they have kart as well in there just to start with, or
what?
Kart racing.
What did you ask? I'm sorry.
I said, can you start with kart racing, and then
no, this is the starting.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's cool.
There is one that's a little bit. The Formula V is like a lower class, but I like this one better because I like the gear shifter.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Like I said a minute ago, I fucking love like the gear shifter, dude. This right here, I fucking love doing this. I fucking love hitting the clutch.
It gives you that more feel of control.
It makes it immersive, yeah. And like a lot of the sports cars, you see these paddles on the back. That's how you shift.
Yeah, I know that. But
before I even had this gear shifter, I played this game for months, even on NASCAR, shifting like this.
I was never a fan of the flappy paddles. I was just like, just get a gear stick for God's sake.
I wasn't even a fan of Flappy Bird. But no, I mean, like when I do the sports cars, like this is how you shift, and it is convenient.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Not only that, the open wheel, dude. I didn't know this because in NASCAR, you have to use the clutch to shift. I have 3 pedals. I'm not going to move the camera to show them right now.
Yeah, no.
But I got 3 pedals, but I'll show you the gear shifter. So I have to hit the clutch and then shift, right?
Yep. Just like a real car, yeah.
In the open wheel racing, you don't have to even touch the clutch. It's the brake. The brake is AKA the clutch. And I didn't know that for so long. It took me a long time to get used to it. The fact that that last race that I was doing, I never even put my foot on the clutch pedal. Your clutch is the brake.
Mm.
I mean, it's weird. It's like you
Yeah.
have to really feel it out and you have to know like the car is actually reliant on your speed of what gear it is.
Yeah.
So you can't just shift to a gear willy-nilly like a stock car. Like in one of these, like it's a system that's like, I don't understand it because I'm not that familiar with it, but there's clearly a system where it goes from one to another rather than I can go anywhere I want. Because in a stock car, I can go to fourth gear with a shift. It's not going to be good, but I can do it. But you know what I mean? Like I can put the car in fourth gear without anything else.
Oh yeah.
But with this, it's sequential, I guess.
Modern Formula One cars, their steering wheel's like a PlayStation controller, and they just push one button and it goes straight.
Dude, it looks. They look insane. Those fucking even iRacers have those.
Yeah, fully programmable. Yeah.
Even iRacers have those fucking things, dude. They're fucking crazy.
But they're not cheap.
No. This wasn't cheap. I mean, this is like the starting. I got the Logitech, the starting thing that you know, everyone starts out on one of these.
Yeah, Logitech's good quality.
I've been driving so much on this thing that when I get in my real car, the steering wheel feels weird.
No, it's a good setup you got. Really good setup.
No, I wouldn't say it's pretty ghetto, but it works.
It's better. As I said the other day, you know, if you're playing with a PlayStation 5 controller and trying to go to Titanic, you would not be able to do as good as you can with the setup you have now.
I started out on controller, and I quickly realized that if I wanted to play this game, you have to have the steering wheel. Like,
if you want to play properly, yeah.
And not only that, dude, I also found out after buying a new steering wheel that I don't think you should play any racing game with a fucking controller. Period.
No,
I think you should. I don't think a controller works for a racing game. Period.
Not really.
Not
accurately.
I just. Well, it depends. Yeah, this is a really good. I mean, this might be the lowest like line of racing, like iRacing setup. Like this is the cheapest thing. This is the entry level shit to get into. It's not, dude. This thing is nice as fuck.
Yeah,
this thing is sick.
It's like D-pads are nowhere near as accurate as the steering wheel. So
well, I can't imagine a better one. I mean, do you know what I mean? Like this thing is so good. I can't imagine a better one. So I don't know what people are using out there that's better than this. Obviously, there's bigger wheels. There's more accurate things. There's all the buttons and lights.
Maybe more sensitivity in it. I don't know.
No.
Yeah. No, it's good stuff.
Like you can get away with it with this thing. You know, that's what I'm saying. Would I like to upgrade one day when I'm the best oval racer in iRacing? Yes, of course. I'm not even gonna be living here. I'm gonna be so rich from iRacing that I'm gonna be in a mansion. I'm gonna be racing real cars and everything.
You'll have a harness seat and everything.
Oh yeah. Oh, I mean, I need the Hans device. I need the whole
proper helmet.
I just want to buy a chassis and put my TV inside the chassis of the car, and then race. Yeah. Like that's the ultimate.
Yeah, it would be awesome. Like, I mean, I know people who. Well, I don't know them personally, but I've seen videos of people who love playing Mech Warrior so much that they have a cockpit built. And they just sit in it, and they've got like the screens all the way around and everything like that.
Dude, I used to make fun of that sort of thing. I can't anymore. I cannot make fun of that because I am literally a person who wants the immersion.
I mean, iRacing is more than a game, really. It is simulation. So
it's our game.
So yeah,
I'm kidding. It is a game, but
you're not playing Need for Speed Underground 2.
When I had my 1 week suspension on iRacing, I thought about like doing like the NASCAR game
Mm.
I can't go back to AI racing. I mean, or like
Yeah.
CPU as they called it. What's it called? Computer.
Yeah, CPU,
I can't. I cannot go back to that because racing real people in real time is so much more exciting than racing a computer. Like,
Yeah. Oh no, I get that. Yeah.
like if I'm racing the computer, like it feels like I'm not accomplishing anything. But if I beat somebody I know who's actually like on the other side of a steering wheel somewhere in the world, then I know that I'm.
Well, you're going up against someone with legitimate reactions to other cars and things like that, so it
Yeah.
is natural. It's actually natural. So yeah.
I think that's where like,
And when they swear at you on the mic, it's real.
man, I don't know what those people said on my stream tonight. I couldn't hear them for the most part, but there's some people getting mad during the race.
None of them mad at you though.
Nah, well, I had one issue. The first race I had an issue at Daytona, but because I thought we were racing for the lead, and apparently it was a lap car. I didn't know that.
Yeah, no. I don't know. Not everyone's always going to be happy all the time. So.
No, especially in racing.
Yeah. And bloody Max and Lewis were at it again during qualifying today.
Seriously?
Yeah, they were yelling at each other. Well, not yelling; they were yelling through the mic at their pit crews. But yeah,
Lewis Hamilton.
yeah. Lewis was slow. He slowed down, and Max went right past him really quickly, going, "What the freaking hell are you doing?"
Max Verstappen is insane. Insane.
He's still young.
I've watched so many videos of this motherfucker drive, and it is like it's like a robot. It's like it doesn't make any sense how perfect he does everything. Like I've watched so much. I'm sure he's had his fair share of incidents. He's wrecked and everything. But
sure, he's gone on.
When he's on the shit, dude.
Oh yeah.
There's nothing like I've ever seen before.
Well, last race, which is Japan, I think. He was third, I think, maybe second. Oscar Piastri was pole, and he did a maneuver where he just jumped past Piastri, came real like within a mill of his tires, and got past, and then led the race. It was a beautiful maneuver. Like I was like, holy crap, he deserved that. It was just incredible. And yeah, I mean, I want Oscar to win because he's McLaren and Australian, but no, Max deserved it. So it's like, well done.
100%, man.
I respect the skill set. So yeah.
Well, I think I gotta go to bed soon, man. Should wrap the
yeah.
stream up soon.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I'll hang out for a few minutes backstage with you, of course, but should probably wrap this
Thanks for having me on for a bit and getting to watch you do open wheeler live.
You ever seen Pro Jam? But no, I mean, I was glad I was able to bring a win home on my first official like streaming for iRacing. I see myself doing this probably tomorrow as well, like I said. Man, it felt good to bring home a win here on the stream. That felt really, really good.
Yeah. It's good to see a few regulars here too.
Have you been anything that you want to plug?
No, but I've done nothing lately on my channel. So
yeah,
been late. Just too busy working. But I got nothing to plug. But
I'll subscribe to Tony regardless.
But thanks to Hands of Seeds and Chris Big Buds for being in the chat and Mavericks Gaming.
Yeah, I think that was a Twitch one that came through.
So if you're on Twitch, welcome.
Dude, I don't like Twitch. I still don't like it. I still have my issues.
But, it's nice to see someone chatting through there anyway, watching it.
I'm not putting down anyone who's watching from Twitch. I'm just saying, like, I got my issues with it.
Oh.
But anyways,
pros and cons.
thank you so much, Tony, for coming by tonight.
No,
Greatest
no problem.
co-host of all time. Hands down. Hands down. In fact, like you're the star of the show most times. And
Yeah.
you steal it. You steal my show from me. Handsome man. I mean,
Kira's the star of the show back there. Kira.
main attraction. Well, Jeremy Renner. But yeah, man. Thank you for coming by. I had a fun time.
Yeah.
We're gonna go backstage and hang out for a minute, of course. But I want to thank everyone who watched tonight. Hope you have a great Memorial Day weekend.
Absolutely.
I hope you enjoyed the stream. And Hoff and Tony signing off. We gotta do it this way, though. Where?
Where's Clarence?
Bitches leave.